Is this neighborhood safe? If you are moving to a new neighborhood, this is likely one of the top questions running through your head. In this video, I will give you 5 ways to help assess the safety of a neighborhood. My name is Kayla Schluter, and I am a licensed Twin Cities realtor with RE/MAX Results, and I work with the Locker Home Group. Now, safety is one of the biggest concerns of my buyer clients, but as a licensed real estate agent, we really can only disclose material facts. And here's why safety is not really a fact. So if you think about it, it's really a matter of perspective. After all, I grew up in a town that was a little bit smaller. It was a rural town of about 20,000 people, where robberies were a really big deal. Murders were completely unheard of. And in fact, my parents never even owned a key to their doors for the 30 years they lived there. Whereas on the other side, my husband grew up in a New Mexico town outside of a big city where there was lots of gang activity, drug deals, and even murders at random that occurred at the gas station where they picked up their milk. Clearly, his perspective of safe will be different than my perspective of safe. So I don't know your backstory, but here are 5 ways you can get the information you need to find out the safety of a neighborhood you're interested in. Start with the seller's disclosures. This is a good starting point, but after all, a seller only has to disclose a murder at the property, not a murder on the sidewalk or across the street or at the end of the block. So it's not a full perspective of safety in the area. Next up, check out your local police department. Research them online, or better yet, call the non-emergency helpline and ask what information they have and that they can provide you regarding the current crime reports in that city. This will be the most accurate and up-to-date information for your location. Check out some websites. Some of the favorites that I like to recommend are the Minnesota Department of Corrections. You can check this one out for the predatory offender information. I also like neighborhoodscout.com. They have a free version that will give you a glance at the crime in a certain city, and it often will go detailed enough to certain neighborhoods within that city. Next up, niche.com. If you haven't discovered this site yet and you're buying a home, it is a great website. I love this for city rankings related to crime, schools, different types of jobs. It's a really informative site and I highly recommend it. You can also check out citydata.com. This is another bigger site, but I feel that this website seems to lag a little bit behind some of the other websites that I've recommended. Now, all of these websites are going to be in my description below in this YouTube video. So go ahead, click on that for these websites so you can find them on your own. All right, next up, drive the neighborhood you are interested in. Drive it at different times of day, okay? Do it in the morning, try it in the afternoon, and most importantly, drive it at night. If you still feel safe, maybe this is a great area for you. Another way to assess safety is walk, run, or bike the neighborhood. I would say this is probably the absolute best way to get to know the neighborhood because not only is it great exercise, but it also allows you to hear things and see things you wouldn't notice in a car. You can observe it at a slower pace, and you can take the time to think about them. So, are the homes well taken care of? Are there any other people out and about walking around? And are they friendly to you? Are there even sidewalks? That's something you don't always notice when you're just driving through a neighborhood. You can also figure out if the streets are in good repair or maybe they're up for some street assessments. Now, this list that I have provided of my top ways to assess safety in a neighborhood, this is not all-inclusive, but it should give you some ideas and help you check out your new neighborhood. Thanks again for listening, and please comment below if you've enjoyed this video. If you have another suggestion that I did not say in this video, Write it in there. I look forward to reading your comments. Again, my name is Kayla Schluter, and I am a licensed real estate agent with RE/MAX Results and the Locker Home Group. I love providing content and value to my buyers, sellers, and investors in the communities that I serve. Thank you again for listening, and don't forget to subscribe.